What is up, guys? In this video, I'll be going over the single greatest pressure point for self-defense. Now, first, disclaimer, this should be only used for self-defense, for protecting your life, protecting your loved ones. This is not something to do in sparring. This is not something to do to your friend just cause. This is for self-defense. But we're going over the greatest pressure point for self-defense that works every time. It's very effective. I guess it's very serious, but this would be a great video for guys learning how to defend themselves, what actually works, and something that can work against a bigger, stronger opponent. It's gonna be a very good video. Real quick, if you want to learn real martial arts, stuff that actually works, stuff that's tested, tried, proven, I've done it, my students have done it, then go check out my course real quickly. $10 a month, very cheap and easy, anyone can afford it, but it's in the link in the description. This way you can learn all this stuff for very cheap, but actual stuff that actually works, that's tested. Here in this course, I actually go over it more in depth, but you see there's a ton of videos, hundreds of hours, very good stuff. So if you want to learn real effective practical martial arts, go in the description of this video. $10 a month, anyone can get it. Now, let's get in for the video. I'll be reacting to, at least for this first part, this video of a Green Beret fighting a Peruvian Special Forces guy. This would be a full fight, no holds barred, no rules. And you're gonna see I won't spoil it, but someone is gonna do this pressure point and it's gonna be very effective. So let's see. So if you've seen this video before, it is a good video, but if not, as you see, it's going to be a no holds bar fight between a U.S. Green Beret versus a Peruvian Special Forces guy. And it's no bar, you know, no rules. The guy who cannot keep fighting loses, right? And you're going to see that the U.S. guy is going to use some sort of pressure point to be very effective. So this is the U.S. guy, the U.S. Green Beret. This is the Peruvian guy. There you go. No rules, no gear. Winner emerges when the fighter cannot continue. That's it. Fight's over. We're going over the eyes. The eyes are by far the #1 vital spot on the human body. First, they're the #1 top priority. Let's watch it again. That was it. Didn't matter what stick you did, didn't matter how big and strong it was, instant. One more time. Notice how the Green Beret, he intercepted this guy's attack. And when he intercepted him with was a finger jab to the eyes. Very effective, very deadly. It's Bruce Lee's favorite technique, but you see it's effective. That's why. It works regardless of size, strength. It works every time if done correctly and if done with the right timing. That he perfectly executed it because the guy was going to come in to attack and he intercepts him to the strike to the eyes, finger jab. Very tough stuff. As you see, the guy can't fight anymore. It's over. He can't fight, and he actually passes out because there's a lot of nerves around your eyes and stuff. And if you get hit, that it makes you pass out. It makes you feel lightheaded, woozy. It's tough. But this is something real that actually works. No BS. This is something that actually works, that can work, that does work. So, real quick, you'll see Bruce Lee demonstrating this in 1965. He was kind of like the entrepreneur, or like the guy who put Hidden to the Eyes on the map. He was the guy. Finger jab, that was his favorite technique. Finger jab was his favorite technique. He says it a lot. He trained it a lot. It works.
To the eyes, you would use fingers. Don't worry. I will. To the eyes.
The speed. Look at the speed. You can't even block something that fast. Um, he knew what he was doing. Look back one more time. It's, as you saw in the video, it's something very easy to do because it only takes one hit and it works. But notice the way Bruce does it. He does it so fast, Bruce can follow up with anything he wants. That the precision he is so precise that after he hits, he can go and keep attacking. He can run away. He can grapple. It opens up the door to so many things. But too, I mean, it's Bruce Lee. He's just that good. But this is a very good technique. This is a video of me pressure testing stuff, and you'll see me do it a few times because it is a great technique. Like I said, this is the greatest, in my opinion, the greatest vital spot. I mean, not vital sign. This is the greatest pressure point because everybody has it. It's easy to hit, and it doesn't take a lot of training. You'll see it here. I'll do it a few times. The best vital spots are really going to be the eyes, the knee/shin, the throat, then the groin and solar plexus. Those are going to be your main vital spots for any human being because I've done them on bigger, stronger guys, and it works easily. The eyes are number one because everybody has them. You can't train the eyes to be hard, yet it works. And with done correctly, you're able to end the fight instantly. So, okay, when would you hit the eyes? You would hit the eyes when you're in striking range, right? Just like this guy did. That in the boxing range, in the punching range, that's when you can go for the eyes. If he's too far away, here he can't do it. He's too far. And obviously, if they're grappling, well, now it's not going to be as effective. You want to do it when you and the opponent are in the boxing or punching range. Just like Bruce Lee, it works so well because in real fights, in real self-defense, most fights start where the guy's in your face, and that's the time to do it. So here, I did it a few times, training it, and it's just like pressure testing stuff. But you see, it's very easy to do because it's fast. Now, you have to train it, but it's a very fast technique that stuns the person. Even with, last thing, even with the goggles on, it stuns him. See, it stuns them because when you hit someone in the face, especially the eyes, when you hit someone in the eyes, the instinctual reaction is to close both eyes and head towards back. That's the reaction you're going to get every time because just instinctual, our reaction is that if anything gets in the eye, if you get anything in your eye, your reaction is to close both eyes because the body's trying to save both eyes. So, by definition, you immediately blind the person for a few seconds because both eyes close. You obviously stun them. And then as well as you actually hit, the head naturally goes back. So it's a very good technique. You see I'm doing a finger jab. So this technique is Bruce Lee's like patented technique that he would always do in real fights because he got in a lot of real fights. And he won all of them because he used his technique. It's called a finger jab. There's many ways to hit the eye. You can use a tiger claw, eye poke. You know, in the UFC, you can look this up. UFC eye pokes. Every time when an eye poke lands, it ends the fight. It stops the fight. Every time. And these are against the biggest, toughest guys in the world. Great fighters. But when they get hit in the eye, it's over. They don't want to fight anymore. So it just shows the effectiveness of this technique. The finger jab, on the other hand, is taking your hand like a spear and hitting one eye hard and fast. That's the finger jab. It's very effective. That's what Bruce demonstrated. And that's kind of what the Special Forces guy, he did it more like a finger jab or a tiger claw, but the same concept, hitting the eye hard and fast. See, that's a finger jab. I'm taking my lead hand, I'm hitting to the eye, back out fast, but I'm aiming at one eye particular. I'm bringing my fingers together, I'm hitting in and out. If you want to actually see me teach this technique and like really break it down, I have it. One second. This is the video you're going to want to go to. Here we go. It's this video. So here I break down the finger jab pretty in depth, why it works, all that stuff, da 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 da. But this is just to show you the greatest pressure point is the finger jab, is hitting the eyes. However, it's to hit the eyes. We go back just so you can see this part again. That the sheer speed of it, it's a very hard technique to stop. And when you hit someone with it, it stuns them. Even yet again, even with the goggles on, it stuns him because when you hit it with real speed, it doesn't feel good with the goggles on. It doesn't feel good. It hurts a little bit. And then you instinctively close your eyes. So it really does work, especially against bigger guys. Like that's the reason I show it to the guys I train because it works. I've done it. They've done it. But it works against bigger, stronger guys. You can't train your eyes. You can't train eye toughness. It doesn't work. Then plus, there's so many nerve endings around your eyes that when you hit the person, it stuns them. They want to pass out. That's something you really can't train against. The only way to stop a finger jab is by blocking or parrying or slipping like you would a normal punch. That's the only way to defend it. But it's just a great technique. Honestly, it's a great technique. If you want to learn effective martial arts, like actual stuff you can use against bigger, stronger guys, martial arts that actually works, then real quick, I have a $10 a month course. Here you're gonna have access to all this stuff. It's real martial arts stuff that actually works. Here I go over the eye jab in detail, talk about closing and all that good stuff, how to do the finger jab fast, how to do it from distance. I go into all that stuff as well as just a ton of other stuff. You're getting hundreds of videos, all for just $10 a month. $10 a month. You're not gonna regret it. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Lastly, if you want to learn about self-improvement, improving oneself, where you talk about making money, attraction, mindset shift, physique, all this stuff, I also have a self-improvement course where I go over all this stuff. It's a very good course. I highly recommend it to any other guy. But both of these courses are going to be in the description of this video. And with that out of the way, lastly, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. And if you liked the video, please like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. And without the way, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, stay safe. As always, keep training. Peace. Stay safe.